In 1974, a patron at the Queen's Head pub in Maldon, Essex, was challenged to serve a meal on the bank of the Blackwater River whilst dressed in a dinner jacket. The challenge was accepted and dinner was served, and as a consequence, the following year, a bar was opened on the Saltings for around 20 people to make a mad dash across the riverbed to drink a pint of beer before dashing back. In subsequent years, so many people began to take part that the drinking of beer was ultimately discontinued and the race simply became an hilarious dash across the riverbed and back again. This effectively marked the beginning of the modern, but now iconic, Maldon Mud Race, which today reaches its 50th anniversary. To give you an idea of just how successful this event has become, each year more than 15,000 spectators gather here at Promenade Park to watch 300 competitors compete in the 550-yard dash in low tide and very thick mud. In doing so, they help to raise more than £30,000 for charities and good causes. It is without doubt the world's muddiest race, and its success over the last half century has been down to an incredible committee that works tirelessly all year round to stage this muddy magic, and a public that, come rain or shine, come out in their thousands to cheer on those taking part. But don't think this race is just a muddy walk in Promenade Park. While the fastest recorded time is 222 seconds, or 3 minutes and 42 seconds, those at the back of the pack who are wading through churned up mud often get stuck and end up having to be dragged out of the mud after an hour by a tractor and chains. It is exhausting. Once across the finish line, there is one small challenge that remains, however, and that's washing off all the mud in what has to be the coldest outdoor shower facility this side of the Arctic. Nevertheless, it's worth it. And for me, someone who's been taking part in the Maldon Mud Race for a mere decade and a half, I hope to be getting filthy for at least another 50 years. No problem. All the best. See you later.
Didn't do anything.
Oh, the usual.
Wave. Yay.
How is it? That's it. Wall straight. Raising money for an LGBT.
You sort of ruined things this season. That's not wicked.
I've seen the people dressed as fruit, competitors taking part saying, "Whoa, we don't see this thing outside now." Someone hoping that a bit of seasoning.
Raising money for charity today, by the way.
Visit Essex, start the question. Can you put your hand in? Whoa! No one go. Like, oh, yes, sir! Yes, sir! Okay, let's get higher. Some people didn't drink through their tops today. And stop those knees to the floor. Off we go. Oh, pass it. Okay, no one. Okay, I want 50. Left knee. Now we're going to go to a bit of right-hand direction. You go to another. Do you understand? Left, right, left, oh, back up. Left, right. Oh. 2, 1. Runners, 1
Oh yeah, that's but I'm alright. Every year I forget how tiring this is. So we're now on the straight. My lungs are burning. So much that I can hardly speak. You can crawl all right, but walking is tough. Well, it was going to happen. Okay, so we're about halfway round now. The mud is well and truly churned up, so you can only crawl. I can see people are already crossing the finish line. I'm envious. I'm envious. Oh. Quick rest. I just need a quick rest. So we're just about to make the turn in for the final straight, back to the riverbed and then to the finish line. I'd say about I've got another 200 yards to go. Oh. Come on.
Every ounce of energy out of you, which is what it is. You then see people trying to clean themselves off. It must be such a king and queen. It's around about 20 degrees in the heat right now. Exhausting. Incredible volunteers and marshals out there. Some people actually, you could argue, I don't know about you, there are people in you can watch across the line. There's been some of the athletes that I used to race with. Take off the shoes, it's the hardest part. Just dominating the world, taking it through the Maldon mud race course here. The Maldon mud race. Listen, there's been 50 of them, so
the finish line is in sight.
And
but the bank
Danny, you know,
feels so steep.
100 metre distance. It's over.
I can't get up.
Relatively in a bit of a flash. But, you know, you said you recently done a man through. You know, when you're ready, Stewie.
Yeah. That was a tough one this year. Oh my word. The mud felt good, but the steepness coming out on that last bit there. Oh, if I had a spare hand, you could have pulled me out. Oh, great fun once again. 50 years, and I hope to be back in 50 more, I tell you. Great fun. Don't think you want that. It's refreshing.